Okay, so this is the one rotator cuff exercise, right? You're going to lay on your side and you're going to rest your elbow on your hip, and then you're going to bring your arm down and then rotate it up, and try not to curl your wrist, right? Just keep your wrist extended, down, up. You can lay your head down, up, down, up, and don't let that elbow move, down, up. You can use a weight, right? Up. And it probably won't move as far with the weight, but try to not let your hand come up toward your shoulder. Keep it out here, right? So start with 10 reps, build up to 15, and do the same on each side. Okay, so this is a similar exercise that you can do seated, right? And you're just going to put your elbow on your knee and rotate and back. This is a little bit easier than the laying down version, right? But again, notice I'm not letting my wrist change, so I'm not letting my hand flop forward or back. Down, back up, down, back up, right? And then same thing on the other side. Back up. Good. Okay, so those are those exercises. Okay, so for this one, I have the band in the top of the doorway, right? And then I'm stepping back and I'm holding it with my hand. And if you have a flat band, then you just hold the band and not the handle, right? And I'm pressing it all the way back as far as my arm will go, right? Pressing back as far as my arm will go. And press back. Here, I'll stand over here so you can see. And press back, and press back, and press back. Okay, so now I'm going to take it down a little bit lower in the door, this way, right? And this way I can do, oops, make sure your door closes. Go away. Okay, rotate outward this way. So my elbow is against the side of my waist and I'm rotating out, right? And then you can turn around if you want to stay on the same arm and rotate in. Okay, so here I'm just going to switch arms and rotate in, but I want to step back so there's enough resistance on the tube, right? And go this way. And make sure you do the inward rotation this way, which we call internal rotation, and then make sure that you do the outward rotation or the external rotation on each side. And then you can also go this way with your arms straight, right? And then to do the other side, you just turn around. And then I would also highly recommend going this way, right? And squeezing your arm back. And to do that, you're pinching your shoulder blade. So squeeze your shoulder blade, squeeze your shoulder blade. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and then this is the doorway stretch. So here I'm working on kind of a narrow doorway. My arms are extended, but they're reaching beyond the doorway. If you bend your elbows like this and then lean forward, you're going to feel it a little bit more than you would if you did it with your arms straight like this. Right, but this is a really important stretch to try to do every day. All right, then I'm going to show you one more way that you can stretch. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just using a towel that I took from my kitchen. It's a dish towel, right? So I'm holding it behind me, and the closer your hands are together, the more challenging the stretch will be. So if you need to, you just take your hands apart and reach your arms behind you as high as you can. right? And then try to hold that for at least 30 seconds, all right? And then there's one more strength exercise that I wanted you to do, and that's where you step on the tube, right? And then you're going to raise your arm out to the side. Out to the side. So I'm stepping on it with my left foot and I'm raising my right arm out and I'm making sure that my shoulder doesn't lift, right? And that I'm not leaning back. You just want to stand up still. And you lengthen the tube as much as you need to so that you can get that arm just up to shoulder height and you feel it in your shoulder, right? And then just switch sides, step on it with the other hand and raise the other arm up. And it might feel different on each side and that's fine. I would expect that. Okay, so that's a starter for you and I hope that helps.